Just half a can. Are you sure, yeah? Okay. Who's that in?
In the past 10 years, the amount of alcohol young people drink has doubled. Experts believe that this increase is a major contributor to the rise in overall juvenile crime. There are particularly on estates up and down the country. In Wrexham, the police are determined to do something about it. So they've introduced the undercover night cop. Dressed in their civvies, PC's Rob Bainbridge and Paul Davis's job is to track down lagered-up lads at known hotspots. For PC Davis, the rise in underage drinking is a bit of a shocker.
It's not like it was when I was 15 or 16. We have seized alcohol from 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds. It's not just cans of lager. There's whiskey there, wine, vodka. There's an awful lot of spirits being consumed by young people. It's worrying, really, that youths at 12 and 13 are drinking neat vodka, neat whiskey. It's getting out of control, really, which is why we're so hard on it in Acton.
The first stop of the evening is Acton Park, a known haunt for boozed-up kids.
Whose was that? Wasn't yours? Wasn't yours? Wasn't yours? And it wasn't yours. But I've just heard it being dropped and it's fresh there now. How old are you? 17, so you shouldn't have it, should you?
Yeah, well, I'm going home anyway. So
you're in a public place, right, and you've got alcohol. You've been drinking tonight?
I'll be back with the count.
This can.
The lad claims to have had just a tinny. But a quick search of the playground unearths a small off-licence of illicit liquor, which the night cops waste no time in seizing.
Okay, so take it as a warning, you shouldn't be on it, okay? And you should be having beer.
To many, these strong-arm tactics may seem petty, but PC Davis sees things slightly differently.
People can say it's just you just having a drink, but we're in a heavy residential area here, and at the moment we're getting calls with a particular gang of youths, general juvenile nuisance, knocking on people's doors, throwing eggs, and a lot of it is alcohol fueled. Should take the alcohol away, take something out of the equation. So I'm happy with that. That's a good haul.
With the contraband in the boot, the night cops head back to the station. Unbelievably though, the lads' parents have beaten them there and want to get the booze back.
The mother is now at the police station. The sergeant's asking, can we give the alcohol back? It generally was for her party, and it sounds like his son's nicked her, or sniffed her on his way back. But we're going to have a chat to him now. I dropped the can as we'd approached, so he'd been drinking alcohol in a public place, and he was in possession of it. He's 17, so that's why we seized it. If I chat with the sergeant on this occasion, we will give you the alcohol back. All right? We don't have to.
Because we live by there, we see what's going on.
Yeah, that's all right. So that's what we're doing. We'll bring our vehicle up and we'll get out the boot into yours. Okay, so we'll give you back on this occasion. All right, okay, no problem. The 2 bottles are in the bottom of that one.
Right. I make sure it doesn't get rid of it.
Okay, we wouldn't.
I apologise.
No problem. We wouldn't normally give it back.
A lot of that is good, I don't.
Well, like we said, it's brave juice. Once they've had a couple of tins, they do start to puff the chests out.
The parents may have been apologetic for their son's behaviour, but underage drinking creates massive problems, particularly in residential areas.
We also see instances of young people drinking on the streets, and when young people are acting irresponsibly and causing a nuisance in the neighbourhood, clearly there is a very high degree of antisocial behaviour which is directly related to excess alcohol. It alters behaviour, it takes away inhibitions, but we deal with that in a number of ways, and there are times when we have to rigorously enforce the law.
One of the night cops' top priorities is to halt the rise of drug abuse.
You can get contacts. I just searched the car now, just behind the ashtray here. We've just found 6 cut and fet deals in that one already for distribution.
So, whether you're snorting Bolivian marching powder off a toilet seat, or growing a small rainforest of weed in your back garden, the police are determined to track you down.
By some huge percentage,
the majority of information that comes in from the members of the public is about people dealing drugs. So there is really an abhorrence, not just in the police service, but by the public in general, of people who supply drugs. You know, they kill their children. They have absolutely no compassion for the person they're supplying them to. They're merely a means to their own profit. So you can see from that I really, really despise drug dealers, and I will do all that I can to arrest as many as I can and convict as many as I can and dissuade as many people from coming into contact with them.
Police vigilance is crucial in the war on drugs. For the officers in Wrexham, keeping eyes peeled often pays dividends. Especially when they pass dark alleyways. These two haven't got a clue that the night cops are onto them until they're literally on top of them.
Keep your eyes where I can see them. And we found one male in possession of an illegal substance, which we think is possibly cocaine.
An easy arrest for the night cops and a night in the cell for these two. Over in Canterbury, police officers are also constantly on the lookout for individuals who are acting suspiciously. PC's Dan Bowley and Carl Rimmer have spotted a man outside this four-wheeled fast food joint, shoving something into his trousers.
What have you just put in your back pocket? Hey? What have you just put in your back pocket? Well, if you tell me, it might make it a bit easier. Well, I picked it up just as you come out of the truck.
The bag in question turns out to contain cocaine. Not wanting to beat around the bush with a burger vendor, PC Bowley comes straight out with it.
Right, have you just dealt in those drugs?
No, mate, I don't do drugs.
Right, okay.
Right.
4-5 to 4-4. Can you come back to please? I will be honest, I'm probably going to search the place.
Search it?
Yeah, because that looks a bit weird to me.
Well,
he's
ask you. At the end of the day, if he's got any fucking genuinity in him, he'll say that he already had his drugs.
What's your first name? You see it from my point of view. He's at the side of your van. You're not letting me finish.
The reason I'm arresting you is because it's necessary to interview back at the station regarding the offence.
Whilst PC Rimmer deals with a man in possession of the cocaine, PC Bowley voices his suspicions to a fellow officer.
He's fiddling with his hands. The door's shut on him. He's giving him something. He's saying it's a business card. That's bollocks. It's got to be drugs, isn't it? So he's got it on him. So we're going to have to search that. Do you want to jump out for us, mate?
PC Bowley begins a search of the van whilst the vendor is checked by his colleague. Much to the annoyance of the woman serving, whose biggest concern is the burgers.
He's getting searched at the moment.
After a thorough search, the van and the vendor were found to be all clear. Whilst the man found in possession was later given a formal caution for possession of cocaine. So, it's another successful find for the night cops. Coming up, why attacking an officer is a bad idea.
Push him onto a car, he punches me, so straight away I've just sprayed him and said, don't go, just sprayed him.
And this night cop lays it on the line.
You give me your postcode and your house number, and I'll come piss through your letterbox and see how you feel.
Get back now! Quick throw downtown.
No! You kick off, mate, you're going to get sprayed.
Welcome to the main streets of Cambridgeshire. Brand new Cop Squad, Monday at 9, only on Sky 1 HD.